I'm Brandon Perkins from the Ohio Department of Transportation as well. And what we've been seeing in Ohio is that our gas tax revenue has been decreasing for the past couple of years. And so one of the questions I had with the new legislation that's coming out in 2012 with the increased CAFE standards on new vehicles being produced, what we're struggling with is, should states be working on alternatives to the gas tax locally, or is there something that's going to take place at the federal level and come down? And so what we're struggling with right now is, we know that our revenue is declining, and as cars become more efficient, it's great for the reduction in our dependency on fossil fuels, but that's the lifeblood for how we support the infrastructure. So just looking for a little direction on if anyone on a white horse is going to come and solve this problem.
White horses aren't healthy these days. My answer to you would be, I think it's probably going to stay federal, and probably ought to, so that you don't get a mishmash of prices. That brings up the question that your person sitting next to you brought up. We have plenty of ways to enforce commodity instincts, where people bet that the price of oil next Thursday will be at such and such. They use up vast amounts of money, all of which is added on to the price of gasoline. Some of us have suggested the reserve, petroleum reserve. And a lot of people say, no, you can't do that. You've got to save it for an emergency. I sort of think this is an emergency right now. And in the past, when we've done that, it has affected, I think we've only done it twice, it's affected the price of gasoline by between 9 in one case and 33% in the other case. So don't tell us that we can't bring down the price of gasoline. Don't tell us, this use it or lose it. The oil companies have endless thousands of acres, as Nick and Shelley know so well, of public lands where they can drill for oil. They decline to do so. As they decline to do so, obviously, the price of oil is in another form driven up. So efficiency, an ethic towards that, an understanding that it's a virtue to be efficient, to find out the people who don't do that work, who won't do that work, who are protecting their turf, who are hiding behind their stovepipes, and getting rid of them. There's nothing like a good firing. Now, Secretary LaHood, one of the ways that he handled this question of the air traffic control folks, and just very few of them, but it became a huge story, obviously nationally, and should have, who went to sleep, is he fired some people. People in the federal government don't like to fire other people. Sometimes that's the only way you can get the message through. You've got to do something that hurts to your own organization, to your own people. So we can be a lot more efficient. I would say we could probably be 25% more efficient and get permits out faster and all kinds of things. If we really have the will to do so, and I think that will is closing in on us because the people are really mad about it.